Doom, 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 doom. What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. It's Wednesday, NBA Talk with Jay. Y'all know what it is. Every Wednesday, we have our guy Skee Profit here with us, man. We're trying to get some cash. I'm your host, Jay Money. It's Us Against The Bookies. Hit that like button if you like the show as well, man. We're trying to get some cash every single day. I always say, man, working for you guys. You dig what I'm saying? But how you doing, Skee? Is everything cool with you over there, my brother?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I was annoyed with yesterday's results. I should have just played the Pelicans team total under. I played the Lakers and I played the full game under. And that full game under Lakers, I mean, they shot. I ain't seen them shoot that good maybe since I've been alive. Shit, they was making everything. So full game under didn't get there. We'll try to have a better day today.
Yeah, let's try to have a better day, my guy. Yeah, that under, yeah, that after we talking the punt, I'm like, damn, that what you call it is the best one. That Pelicans team total under is the best one, man. So but it's all good, man. It's a new day, man. I always say yesterday does not matter. It's all about today. We luckily we woke up, you know what I'm saying? We're live, we're breathing, so life is good. And like I said, it's all about focusing on today and the present. I don't care whether I'm coming off a win or a loss, I'm always looking ahead. See what I'm saying? So trying to get some cash, man. So let's do it. We're not here to waste you guys' time. If you can, hit the like button, share the show as well on your social media. Let everybody know, your coworkers, all that. Hey, man, turn YouTube J Money on. You see what I'm saying? Tell them to subscribe to the channel. Can't talk you off joining as a member as well. I did send the plays out to the members yesterday, guys. Even though I did a night show, sent the plays out. Both of them have moved, unfortunately, guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Miami here. Skee, first game up. Miami Heat land 4 points at the house versus the Memphis Grizzlies in this one. Total sitting at 220 as well in this one. Skee, what you think about a nice little underplay or what?
Yeah, I was considering the under just because I know the Grizzlies have still been playing defense lately. It's the offense that's going to be a little shaky without John Morant. And also, I mean, Steven Adams affects both ends. So I really
Facts.
don't want to play on the Grizzlies. I would prefer to play the Heat. I know the Grizzlies don't have a winning record on the road. The Heat do. It's just you don't really want to be betting the Heat to win by margin. But opening -2 up to -4, it looks like a lot of people agree here. And -4 doesn't seem like too much to really, steer me off. So I'll lean Heat here. I know that they're the better offense, the better rebounding team lately, and I would trust them to get it done. As far as the total, I would agree. I think it's an under game just because I know the Heat play slow. Like I said, the Grizzlies are playing defense. They've gone under 18 of their last 23 games. So I don't see why that changes here today. They're also 21-12 to the under on the road. Under or Heat, only way I would look in this game.
Got you, man. Somebody tell like, no, I don't like to join a member. You should start a Patreon. All right, I might start one of those as well, man. But yeah, regards to that, like the Heat here, took them last night -3.5. I did a little ski line ski with the Heat -3.5 and the money line there. Obviously, the Heat can't play some close games, but I'm not scared of this one. I think that the Heat win this game by double digits. This is a type of game where the Grizzlies offense will really be stagnant, in my opinion, versus a Heat team, which I know the defense has dropped off somewhat the past few games, but I expect them to play top tier here. Right? Mainly what you're worrying about on offense is Tyus Jones and Desmond Bane. If you can somewhat contain those two, I think you could actually hold this Grizzlies team to under 100 points, under 105 points. So that's how I see this game going. The Heat have not had to leave the state of Florida in their last 7 or 8 games in this one, man. So they hadn't really had to travel anywhere. Like I say, the Grizzlies, we've seen them versus the Mavs B team, right? You've struggled without Luka and Kyrie over there. They struggled versus them. Even in the first half of the last game, they kind of got hot in the third quarter. But even in Memphis, right? The Mavs had a double-digit lead in that game, man, in Memphis. So I expect this game to be tough for the Grizzlies here to score. I don't think they're going to be able to keep up with the Heat in this one. Heat offense is starting to figure it out. So we did take the 3.5 last night. I still like the 4. The way I'm looking at this game, the Heat win this game by double digits. Yeah, and I know that they've been playing close games lately as well. So I did split my bet up last night on the money line. But after sleeping on, I'm like, I like the Heat here by double digits regardless. So I would still lay the 4 with the Heat here. They're setting the Grizzly Bear on fire tonight. You see what I'm saying? Give me the Heat. Burn their ass up, man. Spicy lemon pepper wings with my guy. We playing Rick Ross all day. Skee, nah, I'm messing with you, but yeah, Heat my play in this one. Could you talk us off of like a Grizzlies team total under here, Skee, or just an underplay? Because I do feel like it'll be a little bit slower pace, like a playoff style type of game. The Heat need to win these games to make a playoff push, try to get out of the play-in tournament.
Yeah, I definitely can't talk you off of any Heat or team total under for the Grizzlies. That's the way I see the game playing out. It's just I haven't made the decision to get there yet, so I'm talking it out with you. I'm probably more likely to get there with the Heat than the under, but I like both.
I like it. I like it, my guy. Yeah. Heat -4 for me, guys. I did take the 3.5, but you can still get a 3.5 -115 or a bet MGM, but I still like the 4. Double digit win coming from the Heat, in my opinion, guys. Nothing's guaranteed. See what I'm saying? But that's the side that I'm on, guys. So take a tail or fade. It's up to you guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Cleveland here. Skee. ESPN game here. Cavs not in the best of spots, right? Coming off a 4-game road trip and a road home back to back. I know the SDQL probably doesn't like this spot. I feel like the SDQL probably wouldn't like this spot, but Sixers land 2 here with a few days rest as well, so they definitely have the rest advantage. I think it's pretty simple here, Skee. Embiid on national TV games, you got to take his points prop over. He really has a chance to take over the MVP race, in my opinion. And I think these are a type of games that has to propel him there. He has to go for 35 and 10 if he wants to continue to climb up that ladder with everybody watching. I like Embiid over 31.5 points here, Skee. Could you talk me off?
No, I mean Jared Allen's game time decision too, right? He's missed. He's been missing. He could be out.
He probably gonna play. He probably gonna
He-
play, Skee.
Yeah, I mean, even if he's in, I could see Joel Embiid getting there because if you like the Sixers side, he's gonna have a lot to do with it, and it would just be a bonus if Allen was out. SDQL does like the Sixers here.
Do it.
I just typed in favorites with 2 or more days rest versus an opponent on a back to back. The thing is, it likes them straight up. It has them 32 and 16 straight up, but 19, 27, and 2 against the spread. So I guess you don't want to expect them to win by too much of a margin. But this game with -2, that's pretty much just asking them to win. So in that situation, I would lean towards the Sixers here. I know they're the better offense out of these teams lately. And the rebounding number is probably a little skewed because Cleveland has been without Allen. But I just think the Sixers can get it done here. Rest advantage hasn't been good this season, but I probably trust it here tonight.
I think that the Cavs can hang with the Sixers. I just don't like the spot. Donovan Mitchell sat out the last game. Jared Allen has set out 2 straight games as well, man. But like I say, on the side, I'll be honest, I'm not betting a side in this game. I know for a fact that I'm not doing that. So only thing that I would bet here, guys, something that I sprinkled is not even official. I will never go official with a prop again, Skee. One day I went 5-1, called every side right, and then I had Anthony Edwards over assists, and then people want to gripe and moan about the fucking prop that didn't hit, man. So I'm never going official with the prop ever again. But personally, I will be betting Embiid over 31.5 points, guys. I think he's going for 35 in his sleep, and it makes perfect sense. If you want MVP on the national TV games, personally, I'm not betting against the Sixers, and I want to take Embiid props his points every single longest below 33 or 35. I would take his props every game on a national TV game. He has something to prove, guys. So there's really like a narrative type of bet there that I think is going to cash time and time again. It makes a lot of sense, right, Skee?
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. I can't talk you off.
Let's go. Let's get this cash, man. Let's go over here to the streets of Houston here. We got the Rockets getting 3 points at the house versus the Lakers. There are 3.5s popping up. It's basically 3.5 basically everywhere, but there are a few threes out there, guys. Simply put, Skee, do the Rockets want to win back-to-back games? They come off a huge win versus the Celtics there. We know that the Lakers need to win every game, right? They're going up. Now, I'll say this, guys. The Rockets have been playing a little bit better, but let's just hope that they went out and partied after that Celtics win. Maybe hit the strip club or something. Had a huge party. They beat one of the top tier teams in the league, right? I know if I'm a bad team and we're not going to the playoffs after they win, I'm going to go celebrate a part. We just won the championship. You see what I'm saying? But Lakers, hopefully they can keep that shooting going into tonight. Skee, how you looking at this one? Like the jacket as well.
Yeah, that's why I wore it. I know you've been liking the show a little bit lately, but Rockets, it's a lot of the young guys over there too, so I could see it being a little bit of a letdown after the big win. I mean, you've seen the coach not even want to play the starters or play Sengun in the fourth quarter. You could see something like that happen. And yeah, this Lakers team is really desperate. You've seen them how they came out in that game yesterday. They wanted that game, and it's not like they only wanted that game. They want to make the playoffs. Right. They want to continue to play well the rest of the season. So this is a game that they have to win. They cannot lose to teams like Houston if they're, are trying to make the playoffs. So the only way I could look is the Lakers here. But I like the over too. Just if Anthony Davis is not going to play, he's the big anchor on their defense. I know we got Vanderbilt and, we got a couple other guys who can harass like Schroeder or something like that. But if you don't have AD helping out versus everybody and protecting the paint, it's just been shown like the Lakers they're not going to be that good defending. The past 2 seasons, they're 60% to the over without AD. And so far without him, this season, if they're on a back-to-back, the over is 6-1. So don't see a whole lot of defense. They can beat this team just by playing offense. If they shooting like they were shooting last night, and with the spacing that they have with Russell, Beasley, Brown, etc. on the floor, it can blow the Rockets out easily. So I like the Lakers and I like the over. I didn't bet the Lakers yet. I probably should have, but I'll get there after the show.
Yeah, we did hop on Lakers last night -1.5, guys. So I'll keep it real with you. I didn't bet the -3 or the 3.5. Took the 1.5 last night. I feel like that was a little too cheap. You see what I'm saying? So we hopped on it, and I feel like it was going to move as well, man. But to be honest, if this is a Laker type of game, I don't see why they can't win this by 5 or more points, in my opinion. They should, and it could be a game where the Rockets could come out with some. I'll be honest with you. I always like to keep it real with you guys, man. The Lakers, in theory, could come out here a little bit flat. They don't really have their centers over there, so they don't have a ton of size. So they're going to be alternating Vanderbilt and Hachimura, maybe a little bit Gabriel as well at the 5 in this one, guys. So they don't necessarily have that defensive anchor. Rockets have been playing well. I do still think they're going to lose this game, but it could be one where the Rockets tank it in the fourth quarter. But I don't care. The only thing I've taken is Lakers -1.5. Basically, just need them to win the game. But I could see a scenario where the Rockets did come out with a little something. They are playing a little bit better, but I still don't feel like they even want to win this game over the full 48 minutes. So it could be one of those where Rockets try to come out with some in the first half, and then the Lakers end up getting there, obviously tighten up on the defense. Hopefully they take this team serious as well, because the Rockets can come out there and build a 10-point lead on you. So I can see scenarios where you could possibly get a better live line with the Lakers live, guys. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But I do need the Lakers to win this game. Took them last night -1.5. It was the money line was at -20, -125. I'd still played the -3, 3.5, guys, but I didn't take that number. You possibly could get a better number with Lakers live here, and I like what Skee is saying there with the over in this one. Could definitely see plenty of baskets in this game, guys. I'd heavily lean to the over there as well, there, Skee. And Lakers team total over could be a good look as well. Last game up. I mean, not last game, but next game. Let's go over to the streets of Minnesota here, Skee. Man,
that boy trying to get out of here.
I ain't in no.
I'm messing with you.
I ain't in no hurry. I do need to go eat some breakfast though. But
Me
Wolves
too.
getting 5. Wolves getting 5 points at the house versus the Celtics here. Celtics coming off that horrible game from the Rockets here, Skee. I can't help but to think that the Celtics bounce back here. I know that they haven't been playing well. I'm not in a hurry to play the Celtics because they've been so erratic lately, but something tells me, and I've been going my gut lately, some tells me Celtics come out here in first quarter and first half and get it done versus the Wolves. I know the Wolves been good first quarter team. I know the Celtics sometimes can come out slow, but this is one where the Celtics somewhat been woken up. After you lose to the Rockets, you're coming to play this game. I hadn't bet it yet, but Celtics first quarter, first half would be my top looks in this game. Skee, how you looking at this one, my brother?
I don't know why I didn't think about this. I've been thinking about it lately. I thought about it before the last game, but I'm rooting against the Celtics. I know that, so I don't even care about the game side or whatever. You remember, I've been talking about this shit since the summer. Celtics under 56.5 wins. I need them to lose some games. They got what? I'm looking there 47, I think, and 22 right now. So that means they have about 13 games left, and they cannot win 10. So I need them to lose 3 more games. Hopefully this is one of them. Ways that I'm looking to play this game, damn, that makes me feel better because they started off real hot and I was nervous. But ways I'm looking to play this game, I'm going to go Anthony Edwards over his 3.5 assists. I talked about it with you before, Jay. I'm not sure if it was on this show, but the coach, he was kind of challenging him and just saying, like, 2 assists is not enough. We're a better team when you out here creating for everybody else and using your gravity. So in the last game, I didn't even see what he finished with. We cast over 3.5 assists in the third quarter. So he averages 4.8 at the house. He's hit it close to 60% of his 69 games. I'm rolling with him on the Minnesota side. And on the Boston side, I'm going to go with Horford. It was a little bit juice to take it, but it still makes sense to me. And I'll tell you why. It was -160, but he's hit it 64.8% of his games so far this season. He's hit it 7 of his last 8, going up against the 24th ranked 3-point defense in Minnesota. He shoots 45.3% from 3-point range. So going up against Gobert on a sprained ankle, he's not going to be chasing him out there. He's going to be trying to stick by the rim and get the rebound. He's going to have a lot of open threes to take in this game. And at -160, the implied probability is 61.5%. And so far this year, he's hitting at 64.8. So I see an edge on that. I'm going to take both of those props in this game.
Man, fucking Anthony Edwards. That was the days, Skee, where I went 5-1. The only loser was his fucking assist. I had took him. He came out saying they need to get his teammates involved early on, so I took him over 1.5 in the first quarter. He had 0. Took him 3.5 for the game. He had 2 for the whole game. And I'm watching the game. This effort wasn't even looking to pass the ball. Man, he was trying to score every time. Man, Anthony Edwards over there. But I hope he cashed for you. But like I say, if I'm looking at this game,
it must have been versus Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was versus the Nets, bro. This motherfucker here. I could have had an undefeated day, man. People, but Anthony Edwards propped in hit. Man, come on, get out of here, man.
But see, that's after that game, the coach was firing him up. That's why I took it the next game. The coach was literally every time they would say something good about Anthony Edwards, he was like, "Yeah, okay, but he need to create for somebody else. He need to do this."
Now that's a fact though, because he was not trying to pass the ball, my God. But they were denying him pretty hard. Man, I don't know. Like I said, if I'm betting this game, it's Celtics first quarter, first half for me. I think this is a top motivation spot for the Celtics. Now I know that they're somewhere comfortable up there, and the Wolves have a lot to play for. I think the Wolves lose. I mean, no, I know you're rooting against some Celtics, but I think the Wolves are losing this game. I'll be honest. I wanted to do a Celtics Mavs money line parlay, guys. That's what I wanted to do. But the Mavs might lose this set game, but the Spurs don't want to win as well, though, Skee. I'm not playing it, but I did want to play a Celtics Mavs parlay, maybe a Celtics Heat money line parlay. The Celtics will win this game. I think they're going to come out here and jump on the Wolves here early. Now, if Gobert plays, the line will come down. But the Celtics in the first quarter here, guys, I think this is a top spot. They got embarrassed in their loss versus the Rockets. I'm listening to the post-game interviews. They know it as well. And Jason Tatum said, we got to come out here with a lot better start. We got to play the full 48. We can't just kind of try to come and steal the game at the end. We got to have a better start. That tells me the Celtics gonna come out here locked and loaded. They have some matchup advantages here as well. Conley will get feasted on defensive end all night. I'm telling you, they're gonna run a pick and roll, try to get Conley on them all night. I want to play Celtics in the first quarter, guys. That's what I want to do. I hadn't taken it, but Celtics first quarter, first half would be my look there. Couldn't talk you off throwing Celtics money line in the parlay, guys. Let's get over here to the streets of Chicago here, Skee. Bulls getting a point here at the house versus the Kings. Should we just take the Kings and go to sleep? My God, I've seen a lot of people hopping on the Kings -1 like it's easy here. I just got a funny feeling about this guy. I'm not betting it, but the Bulls, I believe, have 3 days off as well. What do you think about this game, my brother?
Yeah, that's a good point there. I didn't even see the rest advantage. I skipped over this game. I wasn't really interested initially, but the more I start thinking about it and looking into it, I think I got to be on the Bulls here. This is a team that has a little bit more life now post All-Star break. Ever since Patrick Beverley got over there, he's. I mean, look at wherever he goes, honestly, except for the Lakers. But he gets the best out of majority all of the players. When he was on Minnesota, they were over there balling. The Clippers, I feel like they were better when they had Beverly. And over here in Chicago, they're starting to not like the body language was terrible. Now they look like they actually want to try to win. You got Zach LaVine over there hooping too, being in his ears. So I think it's a buy sign on the Bulls. They're at the house here with the rest advantage. If I look at last 5 game stats, they've been a better defensive team, a better rebounding team. I think they're the more desperate team here, right? If they don't, I mean, if they're still trying to get into the play-in, you got to win this game here tonight. So Bulls are nothing for me, and I can't talk anybody off the over because both of these teams are absolutely garbage defensively.
No, the Bulls are not garbage defensively.
They've been garbage. They can be better. They're better than the Kings. All right, the last 5 games.
Defense.
The last 5 games for the Bulls, they are the 6th worst defensive rated team. I know if you have Caruso. And yeah, it must have been a bad game. But Caruso and Beverly, they are capable of playing a lot better defense in Sacramento. Fair. And also, what's his name? Patrick. I'm blanking out on his last name. He could probably play a little bit of defense too.
Patrick Williams.
Yeah. So they're capable, and that's why I think I should roll with them tonight.
Yeah, no, they had gave up a couple games to 125 to the Pacers and the Suns. And you can't really do that. But I just feel like before that, Skee, at one point, the Bulls had like the #1 defense or something like over the last 5 games. So, yeah, they got a couple bad games there. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Bulls believer, but yeah, 3 full days off of rest. I know they're coming off a little couple of home games, but you have the Kings here. First game on the East Coast in a while. I'd have to look back. I was looking back since February 23rd. This will be their first game on the East Coast in a long time. So it's an adjustment. I'll tell you what I'm rooting for here. I don't want to bet against the Kings. I do think that's somewhat of a sneaky look there, Chris, with the under in this game, because the Bulls are going to definitely got to try to slow down the Kings. I'd like the Kings to lose this game tonight. I want to back them tomorrow versus the Brooklyn Nets. Nets are in a horrible spot. I want the Kings to get. It's probably not going to happen. I want to see them get smacked up tonight, so they'll be motivated tomorrow. I was already looking ahead. I like the Kings versus the Nets tomorrow, but they need to lose this game to be coming off a loss. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking at in this one. Seems fishy as hell. I'll tell you that right now. Kings only laying 1 here to the Bulls. It seems like they're begging you to take the Kings. I'm not saying that they can't get it done, guys, but it does seem super fishy. Let's just put it that way. I got people messaging me last night like, why is this game like -5 or something, man? They see it too. They like, man, I want the Kings here, but it just don't feel right. So, like I said, I don't even have a lean on this game. I know I did a podcast with my guys from Action Network last night. He hopped on the under 239, and it's moving down to 237 already. So maybe some sharp money is coming in on the under here from those sharp total bettors in this one. I'll watch this game. I'll learn. I do agree. I mean, the Kings have the better overall team. The Bulls do have some defensive guys that can slow them down, and I'm not sure who's going to stop DeRozan or Levine on the Kings, guys. So tough game for me, but I want the Kings to lose this one so I can take them tomorrow, if that makes sense. Next game up, Skee, man. Good treat to San Antonio here, man. Spurs getting 4.5 here at the house versus the Dallas team. Oh my God, this Mavs. I hope they miss the playoffs. Now the Spurs have won 2 straight, right, Skee? So it's like, why would they want to win? That's the main reason why. Like, even if Kyrie doesn't play, we know the Spurs don't want to win this game. I think that's where it starts at, right? So Mavs are coming off 3 straight losses. They're only 3-7 straight up in their last 10 games. 3-7 against the spreads. Screw this team. I hope they miss the playoffs. Skee, total rebuild. Any thoughts on this game?
Hey, it's been a while since you used to hit him with that. I feel like this is that kind of game where let's talk about some shirts. I don't want to talk about this garbage game either. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna save the people time. I'm not wasting their time.
They said I'm talking about some shirts, man. Hey, we still got shirts. See what I'm saying? But it starts with, I'll be honest, it doesn't matter who the Spurs are playing here. I would not bet the Spurs here just because I don't think that they even want to win 3 straight games. I mean, what are we doing here? It seems like the Magic kind of tanked the game away last game as well. So they had 3 straight. They lost 1 versus OKC. So they beat Denver, lost versus OKC, then they beat Orlando, right? So they have won 4 of their last 10 games. Popovich deserves an award for how he's tanking this season without letting it like really be known. I can't believe that he's doing this, my guys. But simply put, the Spurs probably don't want to win this game. So I can only look towards the Dallas team, but I want no parts of this game, man. Let's go over here. Last game up, Clippers here, laying 2.5 points at the house versus the Warriors here. Skee, the Warriors have 1 more win on the road. They're 7-26 on the road straight up. That's 1 more win than the Rockets and the Spurs on the road. What are we doing? Can the Warriors finally get off the road speed bump?
They probably can, but I don't think I want to bet them to do it. I mean, the home road dichotomy is just so crazy, bro. I don't know why the Warriors can't play basketball on the road. They've won 5 games out of the 8 games they played the last 2 weeks. The other 3 games they lost were all on the road. They've only won 7 out of 26 games on the road. It's very hard to go against that versus the Clippers team who's kind of been getting things together lately, right? I want to say they've won 3 games in a row. And if I look at the stats, last 5 game stats all favor them. Offensive rated, defensive rated, rebound percentage. If I look at who I think is the better team, et cetera, obviously, I like the Warriors. But I don't want to bet them anymore on the road. So I'll trust the Clippers as a lean. The total was kind of confusing to me. When I was looking at it, I would think it's a little bit of an important game for both of these teams, but these spots haven't really, they were hitting a week or 2 ago, but lately, it hasn't been showing up for these unders. But it's 2 teams in the same division, probably fighting for a playoff position down the stretch with a high total. I think those games are supposed to be, playoff intensity, defensive type games. But the numbers going up, the market seems to think otherwise. So I pumped the brakes on that, and I'm going to just watch. I know the Warriors have lost the last 8 road games. They've won the last 8 at home. It's Clippers or pass for me.
Yeah, it's Clippers or nothing for me, guys. It's really one of those where, like, why are you trying to continue to bet the Warriors on the road? It is one where I'd need to see them get it done first, guys. This has been the worst road team in the against the spread in the league, man. See what I'm saying? And it's the Warriors here. So 8-23-1 against the spread on the road. I just don't, honestly, I don't see why you would be trying to buck that trend. I know no one wants to take the Clippers here, but they have had 3 full days off of rest as well. They hadn't had to travel anywhere, guys. This is their 4th straight home game game as well. If anything, this spot actually sets up perfectly for the Clippers here. They have revenge versus the Warriors. We know that Westbrook, Paul George, Ty Lue, Kawhi, they all four of those guys absolutely hate the Warriors there. Warriors also coming off 2 big games at the house versus the Bucks that will win the overtime. Then they got some triple revenge versus the Suns as well. First game of a road trip as well for the Warriors. It's really one of those to where I feel like if you like the Warriors, sometimes the best bet is just to stay off the game. So it's Clippers or nothing for me. I'm staying off the game, but if I'm betting it, if I had a free bet and you could tell me I could get the money from it, I'd be taking the Clippers here -2.5 in a heartbeat, guys. So it is a tough one. It could go either way. The Warriors at some point will get over that hump, but I just don't think it's going to come versus a team like the Clippers here in their house as well. You see what I'm saying? So with a lot of rest as well. We've seen Kawhi start to ball here, Skee. He's had 3 days off. Why can't Kawhi go up for 30, 35 in this one? I'm not sure who's going to stop him in this one, guys. So heavy lean to the Clippers for me, and Noah Skee. Let's go ahead and get out of here, man. Skee, he said you want to talk about some shirts, man. Still got shirts. Smack City, Us Against The Bookies. Let's get some cash, all this stuff, man. I know the Smack City only have left in medium. So if you wear a medium, man, I got plenty of shirts in mediums, my guys. But y'all hit me up or just hit the website, jmoneyismoney.com. Skee, let the people know what you liking today and what you got going over at Wager Talk, my brother.
Yeah, I've played, I think 3 plays so far, but I am going to be adding after this show. I also am going to do another show with Mr. Ravino. So if you want to check it out, I will tweet it out on Twitter, Skee Profit. My play for the show, I know Jay is not going to give any props, so I'll go ahead and throw those out there. We'll go Horford over the 1.5 3-point made, and we'll also go Anthony Edwards over the 3.5 assists. He hit it last game. I think he's going to continue to do it. If he doesn't, he's going to be hearing from Coach Finch in the post-game presser.
Yeah, that's a fact right there. That's a fact. Yeah. And also, guys, I want to let you know as well, man, we got a free 2023 MLB handicapping guide. It's free. See what I'm saying? So you can get your complimentary MLB handicapping guide, season win totals, odds and props for all 30 teams, division previews, key man, you know what I'm trying to say, man. Key acquisitions, man. That's a hard-ass word to say, my guys. I think they spelled it wrong. But departures, basically the new players coming to the team and the people that left as well, man. 100 pages of actionable information, my guys. So wt.buzz/MLB23. That's the free MLB guide from Wager Talk, guys. So that's just for the people that like to bet baseball. That's going to get you set up there, man. For me today, 2 plays that I gave out last night on the members channel and on the late night show as well. We hopped on the Heat last night, -3.5, and we took the Lakers -1.5. Still couldn't take you off Lakers -3, 3.5. It's just not where my money is. You might be able to find a better live bet number there. And I would still take the Heat at -4. I think they win this game by double digits. Also, couldn't talk you off of Grizzlies team total under in Elwin. Couldn't talk you off of Embiid over 31.5 points. Lakers team total over. Celtics first quarter, first half. And then that's about it, my guys. And I'd slightest lean to the Clippers as well, guys. That's the show. 543 people watching live. If you can, please hit the like button as well. Subscribe to the channel, my guys. Let your co-workers, your friends, if they like the best sports, if you're going to the sportsbook guy, let the people know. Hey, look, my guy Jay Money giving out free NBA picks every single day on the channel. Just give them a subscribe. You won't be sorry. You see what I'm saying? So I appreciate you if you could do that. Join the channel as a member as well. It's Us Against The Bookies. We're always trying to get some cash. We appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hope y'all have a great day, and let's go 2-0 one time for the one time, guys. We out.